guys, I'm Mikayla. I'm 1/3 of the I'll Read What She's Reading podcast. Today we're going to be ranking one of my most favorite authors, and that is Abby Jimenez. And this is hurting my soul to have to rank them and put them in a category of like least to most favorite, because I truly enjoyed all of these books. And she also has I think 2 novellas, let me double check real quick, that are not available physically but that you can read or listen to. Okay, so she has 3 sort of short stories that are not available physically. One of them is in the Improbable Meet Cute collection, and she's one of the authors that is in that collection. And then she has the Situationship and the Fall Risk. I have read the Improbable Meet Cute, but I have not read the Situationship or the Fall Risk. I'm just gonna leave them out of the ranking because they are short stories, so let's get into it. I'm gonna start with On the Bottom. Okay? This is gonna be really, really hard. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think On the Bottom, in last place, is The Friend Zone. I think this might have been the first book I've read of hers, and it was still very cute. It's looking like I rated it 3.5. I just thought it was really cute. I think there's a lot of growing that has happened with her writing in her books, and it has a dog in it, and I love dogs, and the dog is actually what... No, I'm not going to spoil it. The dog is just really cute and is a main part of the story, so I loved it. This is good, but I'm putting it in last place. This is where we get really hard because all the rest I have rated the same. So I think next I'm going to rate on the, this is 5th place, ranking them, is the Happily Ever After playlist. I really loved this book too. The aspect I love about this is that there are songs in front of every single chapter. So like the song that would kind of resonate with that chapter, and I really loved it. I didn't listen to the songs as I was reading it, but I just think it's really cool and a little bit of a fun dynamic to add to this book. It was really cute, and once again, a cute dog is in it. I'm a big fan of dogs. So 5th place, the Happily Ever After playlist. I think I rated that one 3.5 too, or 4, I can't remember. After that, this is so hard. I feel like it's like picking a favorite kid. I mean, I don't have any kids, but I love this one though. I don't know. I think okay, I am torn between which one of these 2 is going to go on the bottom. In 4th place, Part of Your World and Life's Too Short. I think I have a sentimental attachment to Part of Your World because I think reading Part of Your World really solidified that Abby Jimenez is my favorite romance author. And this one's so cute. Big city girl, small town boy, worlds colliding. So good. The thing that I really love about Abby Jimenez's books is, yes, they're romance, and most of the time they're very like sappy and happy, but I think she does a really great job of showing real life challenges and adds them into her books, and just like difficulties, drama. I think that's what a really good romance book needs, because not everything is going to be cupcakes and sunshine, and I think her books make it so you can just relate in your life, your dating life. So that's why I just love her so much. I think there's like certain aspects of both of these books that really have me torn. Once again, another dog. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna put Life's Too Short in 4th place. Still so good. I rated this 4 stars. It's about an influencer. I don't know. I kind of like people to go into books a little bit blind, but it's really good. 4th place, Life's Too Short. Then I'm gonna do 3rd place, Part of Your World. So cute. Now these two. I go back and forth almost every single week on which one is actually my favorite. Yours Truly or Just for the Summer. I think I'm gonna do 2nd place, Just for the Summer. So that leaves 1st place, Yours Truly. I have such a special place for Jacob, and I think she does a really great job of describing anxiety and anxiousness, and a little bit being shy, and I think this one was just so tender and so sweet, and I just absolutely adore this. But once again, I adore every single one of her books, like truly and honestly, which leads me to the next portion, which I feel so passionately about. And I try not to get mad at people who read them this way, but so there's actually, it's almost like a little bit of a series. So, and I just think so passionately about you reading them in the correct order. And I mean, they are romance books, and they are technically not like a series. Like, they just have intercorrelating characters that you'll see pretty much throughout the entire series, but maybe it's not the main focus of these characters. So the first little series is The Friend Zone, Happily Ever After Playlist, and Life's Too Short. And then it goes into the next series, which is actually Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer. And I think this little series especially needs to be read in the correct order. This book just hits so much harder after you've read these two. So if you've read them out of order, that's totally fine. I just really feel like if you're wanting to have, and I'm not saying it completely ruins your reading experience, because it absolutely doesn't, but I think if you want to have the best reading experience possible when reading these books, it is important and almost imperative to reading them in order, because there's a lot of things that just hit harder / deeper when you read them in order. Also, in April 1st to be exact, is when her next book is coming out, Say You'll Remember Me. I'm so excited. It's actually a start of another kind of, I'm assuming she's gonna do another kind of like trilogy romance thing, or maybe it might be by itself or standalone. But I think she likes to sprinkle characters into other books, and the little cameos just make it so cute, and I'm so excited because I really truly have missed her writing. Her latest book that just came out before Say You'll Remember Me was Just for the Summer, and that was published April 2nd of 2024, which is, she's almost publishing exactly a year later for Say You'll Remember Me. And I put off reading this book so much because I just didn't want to be finished with all of the books that she had out currently. So I'm very excited that we get another book from her because I just love her writing. I think she does banter really well. I think she talks about serious things that happen in life, and she really dives into what it's like to be dating, and it's not, you know, once again, all rainbow and sunshine. So if you have not read Abby Jimenez, I'm begging you, please do, because her books are so good. So good. And I would say the spice, okay, if you're concerned about spice levels, I would say they're pretty mild. I wouldn't say they're anything super crazy. If I remember correctly, I know it's been a while since I have read all of these. So maybe it's my time to re-listen to them or reread them because they're just that good. I want to say like spice level out of like 5 is maybe like 1, maybe 2. There is some spice in these books, but it's not super crazy, at least in my opinion. There are some other authors like Elsie Silver. I think her books are really great. They are pretty spicy in my opinion. I'm not a super spice fan, but I do, I think a little bit is great, you know? So yeah, I love these, and please let me know if you start reading these, if you like them. They're just really great reads, and sometimes can really get you in your feels. So I mean, especially for me. So sorry, I try not to explain too much because I don't like spoiling books, but just believe me when I say you won't regret reading an Abby Jimenez book. And if you do decide to start with this series, this little trilogy thing, I call it a series, but it's not really, just know that this one I think is a little bit superior in my opinion. I think these were her first few books, so I think her writing has just gotten more seasoned and almost like mature, but not like too mature where you can't still have like the fun banter and, you know, sometimes the kid-ish moments when you're dating. So if you start with this, just know that please read this, because I feel like sometimes people get turned away because sometimes these can be a little cheesy. They can be a little cheesy, don't get me wrong. But I love them nonetheless, and I think they're a great option if you're starting into romance or you really haven't deep dived into romance at all, but you like other genres, or if you're just starting to read in general. I think they're great options. So anyways, this was really hard. I didn't like reading them. I feel like I kind of like betrayed her almost. Betrayed my little book boyfriends, because they're just so cute and they have such a special place in my heart. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm curious if any of you guys have read all of these books, how you would rate them yourselves. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!